All right, so now we have this new layer. If you look over here on the right hand side where my mouse is, this is the original photo. And the eyeball is deactivated, so you can click it to go back and forth. So we want to work with this layer that we selected. There's an option you can do to clean it up. So if you zoom in, you can see how there's all this stuff. If you look on the left-hand side, there's an eraser tool, this little guy right over here. So I'm going to click on that just to kind of clean it up a little bit. So you just go over these pixels. You could do a lot more if you want it to be a little bit cleaner. Okay, but for now, I'm just going to show you a quick example, and then you can do whatever you want with it on your own time, okay? That part was just kind of bothering me. This part's kind of bothering me. And this isn't the best photo. As you can see, it's very pixelated. So if I was to do this professionally, I would have taken a better resolution photo. Okay, anyway, so that's the eraser tool. Helps a little bit. Okay, so then I want you to save this as a PNG. So you're going to File up here in the corner, Save as, go to Export as a PNG, and the PNG keeps it transparent. That's what the checkerboard layer is for, so you can kind of drag it and see it's going to have an invisible background. This helps us place it on other photos if we wanted to, okay? So mine goes to my downloads. I'm going to rename it. As you can see, I practiced this, so cut out layer number 2. Just so I know, it's good to keep your files named, especially when you're working with a lot of different photos. Okay, I want to place these chickens on this photo. As you can see, I did it earlier, so I'm just going to delete that and show you how I did it, okay? So if you look over here on the right, that's where all the layers are. I'm going to go to File up on the corner, and I'm going to Open and Place. And to place these onto, you can do this on any photo you want, but you're going to have your transparent layer. So it was this one, cut out layer number 2. And if you go Open and Place, it will place your cut out layer onto your other photo as a new layer you can see on the right hand side. Okay, and I'm going to adjust the size, but for some reason I'm going to put these chickens up here on top of this sign because it's kind of silly, and why not, you know? Okay, enter, or you could hit this little green or little checkbox, that works too. And there you go. There are some chickens on top of this sign now. Okay, and then lastly, I believe you can adjust just the image here. Let's see. If we were to brightness or contrast, does it just affect the one layer I have selected? Yes. Okay, so you can see how it is only adjusting my chickens and not the rest of the photo is because it's selected and not the whole thing. So maybe I want a little bit more contrast. I really want those chickens to be bright, a little bit brighter. All right. Sure. Let's say it's good to go. So then to save this, you're going to go to File, Export as, do it as a JPEG. You could do a PNG too, but JPEGs are just more universal, good like for photos and stuff, okay? JPEG, you can make it smaller if it's just going to be on the web. It helps you with spaces, especially if you're just going to send it to me to show me what you did. Okay, so save that. It'll download, and then that's all you do. I would go back to your file, and then I would rename it Edit with Chickens, or whatever you want to call it. So then you remember what you did. Okay, so that's a little tutorial on Photopea. You can exit out of these when you're done. It's going to say there's unsaved work, so you could also save them as PSD files, but it's not totally necessary. You can also create your own account, and that will help you save all your stuff. So you can mess with that as well. Okay, so log in, make sure to get the free one. And yeah, that's all I got for you right now. Okay, take care.